across the country. And we wanted to gather you guys while we had you here and talk about some of the issues and the problems. We're going to do that in a minute. But how much do you look at what you're doing and knowing that you represent a lot of us, frankly, and presenting a certain kind of image? You all are very well-spoken. You all, you know, are very upfront. How much of that do you realize already that you carry a burden of doing that?
We really like realize that, and we take that responsibility because there's been like several occasions where fans will come up to us like, you guys really inspire me, like you guys really like some of the songs on your album like lift me up in the time like where I'm really sad. So we know that like we're role models to a lot of people out there, so we take that very seriously.
All right, fellas, before we hit a break, I know each one of you has nicknames, so before I messed them up, I said I'm going to let you all say them. So, B, pick up on one for me. Okay, you can pick up on three. Thanks, B. Tell me your nickname.
My nickname is J Bug, and that came from my grandmother when I was like 5 years old, and I was like dancing around a family reunion, and so she was like, "Go on, Boogie." So I took the Boogie, and I took the J from my birth name, which is Jarrell, and that's how I got J Bug.
All right, what about you?
Well, my name is Lil Fizz, and I'm the rapper of the group, so it means my flows bubble.
Flows bubble.
Well, my birth name is Omari, which means African king, and eons mean forever. I-O-N, so Omarion means king forever.
And my name is Raz B, and it comes from my raspy voice when I sing, so I just broke it up. Instead of raspy, I just Raz B. Made it kind of slang, All
right, we're going to take a break. We're going to come back and talk to these fellas about a number of different things. And, you know, I might throw my nickname out. We put that statistic up just to show you some of the problems that young people face now. The young boys are telling me to get my leg crossed and get in with it, but they don't know I've been there. I've been there, so I just sit like an old man. Fellas, we wanted to talk to you guys about a pressure of being young, not just the pressures of a celebrity, but young black men in general. What do you think? What do you guys think is the one thing that you feel the most pressure as a young black male from your peers?
Man, I would have to say it's like sometimes it's like your best friends that like really pressure you into like, hey man, you should go take her behind the building or something like that. You know what I'm saying? It's like so friends that's closest to you, because you always want to feel like, drugs. You know what I'm saying? You always want to feel like, yeah, you know, I'm a player, I'm a pimp, but I mean that really ain't the way to go, because like we always talk when we be telling people like, you know, a night of fun can sometimes, you know, lead to a lifetime of horror. So.
I mean, you shouldn't be doing it, but if you are, if you are gonna do it, make sure you strap twice. Go ahead, Iron Man.
How much pressure, frankly, do you guys feel from, particularly in the industry you're in, the images that you see on a consistent and constant basis from BET, from MTV, every other video you see, very sex-oriented, particularly, frankly, marketed at your age group? How much pressure do you feel from that?
Far as us to like incorporate.
Now, how much pressure do you feel as just a teenager? And then secondly, how much pressure do you feel to uphold the image that you have? But deal with it from a personal aspect first.
Well, I think the whole thing of just seeing it, I think like our group and our age bracket is really going up a lot faster than, you know what I mean,
an old guy like me.
No. Today's society, like, kids are, like, very mature. They're mature a lot faster than how it was back in the day. So, I mean, you will be surprised about all the things that a normal 16-year-old knows.
You'll be surprised at some of the things people, like the 16-year-olds say to us.
Like what?
Dude, like,
you name it.
Yeah, pretty much. Like
everything.
Everything.
Can I come back to your room? Can I do this?
And how much do you believe that it's truly that you guys are mature, or that you're faced with a lot of things? Because I don't know, frankly, to be honest, how much more mature you are than any other generation. You just have a lot on in front of you, frankly. Come on, man, we're going to get you.
Go ahead, Fizz. We exposed
up, baby.
That's the quiet one.
I feel like we're just as mature as every other 16 and 17-year-old out there.
Exactly.
You know, so we try to basically keep our music on the same subject as what
as what they would be thinking or what they can relate to. It's not just mainly for them either. It's
have you all had pressure? Have you all felt the pressure to maybe make your songs sexier, maybe a few more explicit lyrics, or do you like where you are?
No, we are totally comfortable where we are headed and what we're doing right now with our music. We feel like, I mean, like we were saying, like we feel like today's society, and I mean they don't want to like. I mean, we try to keep it as real as possible. You know what I'm saying? We don't want to like talk about something that's like just off, like some popcorn stuff. You know what I'm saying? Just like walking down the street. You know what I'm saying? We want to
give people us.
Yes.
I mean, like you were saying, just the normal, you know, what happens in a normal teen life. I mean, we really want to be real, and like I said, people are mature, so we just try to keep it.
What about the difference that you guys have seen in the sense that you all, to some degree, have over the last few years, I would imagine, have some kind of not necessarily sheltered, but very structured lifestyle. Your rehearsals, your want to be in this, you know, it's very dictated by what you need to do. But what about your boys that don't necessarily have all of that? Do you see a difference in what you know, what you think, what you do, than versus what they do?
Yes,
like,
definitely.
Sit back every day and we thank God and we pray every day. We have a we have a pager. Our page, our 2A's goes off at like 12 o'clock, and it's prayer time. Whatever we doing, we can be on a set, wherever we're at, we'll stop and we say our prayers, because we truly are thankful for what we have and we know what we got, because it's been times when
What do you see as the biggest difference?
Us growing up faster, like learning how to be men. You know what I mean? And take care of responsibilities, being fixed objects. If we say what we're going to do, we're going to do it, you know? And just really, I mean, the mature part. Because this business is hard. I mean, they got us working crazy schedules and everything, and we really try to work hard as artists, and it gets tiring sometimes.
We talked about the pressure of drugs and alcohol, frankly, in this society. It's hard enough for teenagers, and particularly you all being in this industry, around it, frankly. I mean, we're not going to talk around it. It's there. It's around. How much pressure do you all feel, again, not as necessarily celebrities, but just as teenagers? And I've said this before. I didn't drink when I grew up. You know, I didn't smoke weed. I didn't smoke cigarettes. A lot of my boys did, but I just felt like that wasn't for me. How much pressure do you all feel on a day-to-day basis with that?
I feel no pressure at all.
I don't
Is it like, I know I was there though?
I mean,
No, the people
we're around like IMX, our manager Chris Stokes, like nobody in our camp is like does that,
but I'm just saying again, just your peer group, you know, the fellas in the neighborhood. I mean, it's there.
I mean, it's there.
It's there, but it's like kind of hard for us to get exposed to it, like in the neighborhood, because we're never really like there, or like when we are there, like we're in the house with our parents, you know, because we haven't seen them for a long time.
Like, it's like we don't want to smoke because like it gets your lips black, or we don't want to drink because, like this. I mean, it's a lot of
how much do you credit your parents for where you are in terms of what you don't want to do?
I credit my parents a whole lot. I feel like they brought me up really, really good. You know what I'm saying? And I thank them for that, like from keeping me out of like that atmosphere and, you know, keeping me positive and letting me know that God is an important thing in your life. And, you know.
I think, personally, I think the best thing that my mom did for me, it was kind of let me experience certain things and like getting in trouble and stuff like that, and not really faulting me for it and really learning from it. Like that's like a real big thing. Like sometimes I hear about like kids in particularly like being so caged in and not be able to do certain things, and when they grow up, it's like they blow up.
They gonna do it anyway. I think parents miss that sometimes.
And that's what I want to talk about after this break. What do you think adults are missing in understanding your generation? We'll talk about that on the other side of this break. Back in a moment. When we come back, let me ask you all before I forget. B2K. Tell the folks that don't know what it means.
What Fierce, you want to tell them?
All right. B2K means Boys of the New Millennium.
Who came up with that?
It actually came from a brainstorm. Like our name at first was Y2K, but it really didn't mean anything. So it was like we tried to figure something out, and we liked the whole 2K thing. So we went down the alphabet and went to B. And Raz B was like, yeah, that could stand for like Boys of the New Millennium. So I guess you could say Raz B.
And there it is. There it is. Fellas, we were talking during the commercial, the idea that when you're out on the road, either doing a video, getting ready to tour, promotion, you're away from home a lot. You were saying that you've only been home for a minute. You've been gone for 2 weeks, you say?
Yeah, 2 weeks.
And then you're in for a second, and then you're out again. Do you get homesick?
Oh man,
all the time.
I think the most thing food sick, because we really miss that home cooking and our parents.
You constantly on the road eating this junk food, and it tears you up.
It get hard on the body.
It really tears you up.
What about school? How difficult is is keeping up with studies for you?
Actually, being in the group and like having a tutor is like so much easier because like we can be one-on-one.
Do you still go to school?
No.
Or are you strictly tutor taught now?
Yeah. Tutor.
Do you miss the socialization of school though?
Yes,
Definitely. Yeah.
But the one-on-one is better because you don't have any
Like
distractions and, like
stuff.
girls pass you letters and stuff like that. So it's really cool. You get the one-on-one. You feel like you're really learning something. Not that you wasn't learning nothing up in there, but you can focus more. You know?
Yeah.
Has that been the hardest thing to keep in focus, the attention from the young ladies that you get? Is that the hardest thing to keep in check?
Honestly, with B2K, no, because the way we've been raised,
We've been groomed.
Yeah.
the way we've been groomed from like IMX and Chris Stokes, is like when it's time for us to get focused, we really shut the whole
Yeah.
world off. We
It's like,
cut our
yeah, it's
cell
kinda-
phones 2 ways off and we get focused. And a lot of people know that they just be like, something happened to y'all, whatever.
Yeah, like,
y'all died.
yeah.
We was like getting worried, like just page me back with a yes to let me know you're okay.
It's fun though.
Oh, yeah.
Fizzy woke up on that one. He said, "Oh yeah, that's fun." Listen, let me ask you guys this: what about after? Do you want to continue this? Do you want to grow this where you go like, there's a group, I don't know if you're familiar with the Dells, 50 years in the business. I mean, could you see yourself being like the Temptations? You know,
The 5 Heartbeats made after the Dells.
the 5 Heartbeats?
Yeah.
Exactly. That was
Go
one of
ahead,
the groups
Fizz.
that they passed on, big boy. The idea of would you want to do that? Because you don't often see, frankly, young groups continue like this.
Yeah.
That's true. I mean, everybody gets their shine, and we're trying to like take advantage of our time. Everybody gets their time, but if we would love to take this as far as possible, and we're going to continue to reinvent ourselves and continue to do different things.
Do you think about what you might want to do if this is your time to shine and it doesn't last 10, 15, 20 years? Are there other vocations, other occupations that you might want to do?
I mean-
or would you want to stay in music?
I would love
somehow.
to stay in music.
Yeah, I would love to stay in music, but I mean, we have other talents. I mean, like we all write. We actually got to write a song off our album, which is called B2K is Hot. But I mean, we want to
Some of my
act.
brothers produce platinum status. What up, IMX?
Yeah.
What's up, big brothers?
What's up, big brothers? But like I was saying, I act. Like the boys want to act. Raz B wants to direct.
Follow my cousin's footsteps.
Yeah, I mean.
So you want to stay in the entertainment industry?
Yeah. But I mean, we definitely want to like we're gonna go to college, major in business and different parts and stuff, and we want to.
So you do see
Our own
college
stuff.
as part of
definitely.
the future. All right, fellas, I got to take another break here. When they come back, they're going to blow a little something for us. We'll be back in just a minute. If you have... fellas, let me ask you this. What would you tell brothers who want to do the right thing, but there's a lot of temptation out there? What would you tell them to help them stay on the right track?
Well, a good thing that works for me, like when I just want to get my head right, is just get away. You know what I mean? From everything that's going on. Take a break. And just like really just try to focus on really who you want to be and what you want to have around you. I mean, because you can always know who you want to be, but your environment really has to do with your attitude a lot of the times.
And one way, like one avenue that's like gonna be there forever, it's never gonna leave, and it's always gonna be the same, is get God in your life.
Yeah,
man.
for real.
Because he'll show you the way, for real.
Trying to stop and think too. Put yourself in somebody else's shoes because you know you wouldn't want to be in jail. You know what I'm saying? Like that's where you wouldn't want to be. So if you can stop and you can really think, you'll be straight. It'll be cool.
That's one place you know you don't want to be. So.
You don't want to be like,
I don't want to be there.
All right, fellas, let me see you work for yourself a little bit tonight. Kick a little something for us.
Album in stores.
Album and stuff.
you know.
Go ahead,
B2K IMX. Pick them up.
Y'all ready?
Yeah. Yeah.
What?
Girl, you messed up when you let me in. Told your best friend that you wanted me. Then she called me up and hit me to your streets. Told me you were looking for a guy like
switch it
me.
up.
So I said, hold on, and I ain't the one. And let's shorty really wanna have some fun. But she said you told her I was what you want. When I call you, don't try to front.
Switch the beat.
Too much of conversation, man. It's so much. Let's put your game
Undercover, like Danny Glover.
Got you running to your mother,
I'm making plans for life.
Yo, I'm only 16. What I need with a wife. We can walk through the mall while I hold your hip. So you can hang off the drop while I'm pushing the whip. Take you on a ride, you will never forget. Running home, telling your friends, B2K is it.
All right, fellas.
Yeah.
Give them something, y'all.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Boy, I got a sad bunch over there. Hey, fellas, thank you so much for coming in with us. It's my pleasure. It's a pleasure to meet positive young brothers like y'all. You know.
Man, call us back, man.
All right, we'll call you back. We'll call you back when y'all. I'll call you back when y'all get some game.
Oh God.
Well, we really want to take the time and thank all the parents for bringing their kids out to all our events, supporting everything. Because without the parents, everything would it wouldn't be possible without the parents and all our fans. We just want to thank y'all. We love y'all.
Y'all listen to y'all parents.
Listen to your parents.
Do good in school.
And look, listen. The police were like, if they coming, we need to know. So y'all are bringing them out. Congratulations, fellas.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for joining us, everyone. If you want to talk a little bit more about B2K, you can do it on BET.com. Go to the chat room. It's open until 4 a.m., but most of y'all should be in bed if you're under whatever age that is. All right, for all of us on the staff of BET tonight, I'm Ed Gordan. Have a good night. Hear these young men once again.
Good night.
Ooh, baby, yeah. You know I wanna do